Everybody, and welcome back to the Little Mind Catchers channel. This is Gabby right here.
Hi.
And Gabby, let them know how old you are now.
10 years old.
She's 10 years old. So I thought it would be a great idea to start teaching Gabby how to care for her own hair. So we're going to go step by step with different things. Her hair has been in this style for about a month. Maybe a little more than a month. Maybe a little bit more than a month. But basically it's just little braids, and I put a little yarn, or you know, the little decoration everybody's doing lately. So in this series we're just going to take it step by step. First by loosening these plaits so that she doesn't pop her ends or damage her ends. So I'm going to teach her how to do that. Now the first thing I'm going to do is cut out all of the yarn. I don't expect her to do that. So let me do that really quickly and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are again. I have loosened out the majority of Gabby's hair. I have some plaits on this side and some plaits on this side, which she will be doing. And I've been teaching her to take them loose in the correct way. We don't want to rip our hair. We don't want to cause it to be more frizzy. We don't want to create knots and everything like that. So I asked that she put a little bit of oil on her fingertips like so. And I like to use a rat tail comb like this one, or sometimes I even use hairpins. Anything that's very small that I can get to these ends. And I just make my way through these ends. Now she has curly ends, so we have to be very careful, because as we're loosening, sometimes when we go through with the comb, it will cause a little knot, just like that right there. So you have to be careful that you're not ripping the hair out. I find a little piece where the hair crisscrosses, and I kind of stick my rat tail comb right in there and pull through. And that's how I've been teaching Gabby how to loosen her hair. The oil just makes the hair a little bit more conditioned. It's actually nourishing. Remember, the ends of your hair are the oldest parts of your hair. So these, we have to take care of your ends. So in a second, I'm going to turn it over to Gabby, and I'm going to allow her to do this side of her head and show you guys what she's been learning as far as loosening her own braids and helping mommy out. Because if you have more than one little one, this is such a help. They can do it themselves. Also, you see right here, you guys always ask me, how do I deal with the cotton and everything? Let me zoom in. As you can see, Gabby and Nadia do get cotton buildup in their hair right around the base. If they're wearing rubber bands, sometimes it's right around the rubber bands. And you guys say, how do you do the hair without having to take it all loose and wash it? Sometimes we take like a bristle brush and just brush it out. But I like to use a little comb like this. And I just go back and forth while holding the hair, just like that, to loosen it up all the way around. Then, just like this, I'm taking my hands. Now this is if I'm not washing. If I'm not washing, I would take my hands and just loosen it like this. And I would take a bristled brush and brush through. That's how I get those out. And once we add in our new oils and creams and different things and do it again, you wouldn't even see that. But for her, it's going to be wash day, so I don't necessarily have to get rid of everything with a brush or a small tooth comb. It's going to get washed out. But just for you guys who are asking, how do we get rid of it? That's what I do. And that's what the stuff that causes snags and tangles too. Little pieces of cotton that build up over time causes lots of snags and things like that. Gabby's hair was actually washed, blow dried, and flat ironed for this style. So we're going on a no heat for the rest of the summer. I'm going to try to do no heat for maybe the next 3 months or so. And we're going to deep condition her every week. And we're going to see how her hair reacts to that. I want to see if I can get a lot more new growth. I can tell that it's thickening. So that's a good thing. You guys know that Gabby had a little bit of a struggle with her hair within the last year. And I'll link a video down below of where I talked about that. She's going into that adolescent phase. Hormones are starting to change, things like that, and her hair is taking a toll. Not everybody will experience that, but unfortunately she is. So she still has her thickness. It is getting thicker, but I'm going to leave the link down below for the things that her doctor said and what we've been doing with her. And now I'm going to implement deep conditioning her hair once a week. So we want you guys to tune in for that. And I'm going to turn it over to Gabby now.
Okay guys, so now I'm going to take this comb and unloosen these braids here. So I have olive oil here and I put it on my fingers so that it can like soften the hair. And now you take the hair here, you take your hair and you go for the little crisscross pattern, and then you start to unloose it. You put the comb in the crisscross pattern and then you unloose it. Simple. You also don't want to rip your hair, so if you come across a knot or something, don't try and rip it. Like, don't pull it because that can damage your hair. You can also use your fingers to try and unloose it.
Very good job. So she is finding the kind of like the little crisscross sections, and she's poking the comb inside of them. And if she runs into a little tangle, she knows not to pull it through, because all that does is rip the hair. She's supposed to stop and use her fingers and try to detangle it with her fingers. Very, very good. And like I said, this is a big help for big sisters to help out, things like that. Nadia was watching a little bit, and maybe on Nadia's hair day, we'll let her do a little something. I'm not sure. She's still a little young, but she can learn. So very good job. See? So why are you putting the oil on your fingers? Can you remember?
Because it can soften the hair.
It softens the hair?
And it nourishes the hair. Okay guys, so I got the first braid unloosened. So here it is. At the beginning I use the comb, and then when I start getting to the middle I start using my fingers. So now we can do some of these other ones.
What are you going to do with this little cottony area up here? Could you show them how you take like the little comb teeth and kind of, yeah, look in the mirror and see if you can do it. Just kind of rub the comb along those pieces. See if you can get a little bit of that cotton out. Oh, you're out of frame now. Bring the mirror closer to you. Yeah. Yeah, show them how you get a little bit of that cotton out. Mommy's going to help you, but it's a little closer to your root, to your scalp. Yeah. kind of getting it. We're kind of oh, mommy will do the rest. But
Is
that's
it working?
kinda, sorta. Here, let me help you out here. Let's see. Yeah, you just hold the hair. And you kind of dig in there and kind of comb right there. You can put your hand behind here. And you pretty much got it out. It's going.
Okay, good.
Alright.
So I gotta do this one. You put the grease, then you rub it in your fingers. Okay guys, so I finished the last braid and I forgot to actually put the oil on my fingers, and I could really tell how stiff this braid was, so just use your oil. Just use the oil.
It definitely does make a difference. The hair feels a little bit more wiry and dry, and when you use the oil it feels a little bit softer. It like loosens the hair, and it really does make a difference on wash day or whenever you're going to wash, because we're prepping her for wash day. You might be doing this to your little one, or she may be doing it to her own hair just to get it styled again. But in Gabby's case, it's going to be for wash day, and her hair will be a little bit softer. So it does help. And as you can see, she does have some little cotton fringe underneath here. But that's okay. We're going to get them out. Tonight, what we're going to do is put her hair in these buns. And we're going to put her underneath her satin cap.
I'm going to wash my own hair, right?
We're going to give it a try. Everything you guys see in this series, Gabby is going to try on her own. So this is going to be very interesting. This is going to be her first time attempting to wash her hair. But mommy's going to be with her every step of the way. So we want you guys to come back for the rest of the steps. This was just step 1, right?
Yeah, step 1. There's many steps. There's many steps.
There's many steps.
Many steps in being natural.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so let them know to please come back and give them some cyber kisses.
Yep. So please come back for part 2 of this video and cyber kisses. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.